I stopped buying one handbag a year. That's £120 a month back in my pocket, and that's just the first thing on this list. I used to work in retail. I thought I had to look the part, new bag, new phone, whatever was trending, because I was surrounded by it every single shift. And the maddening thing is, on a retail wage, I genuinely couldn't afford any of it. I was putting things on my card just to keep up. So about a year ago, I sat down and actually looked at where my money was going, and I found 5 things that were quietly draining hundreds of pounds a month. Here they are, biggest first. Number 1, luxury handbags. 1 a year minimum, sometimes 2. That's roughly £120 a month, every month, just sitting on a shelf. And here's the thing, nobody actually clocks a designer logo the way you think they do. I was buying it to impress people who genuinely weren't looking. Now if I want a new bag, I wait. I ask myself if I'll still want it in a month. Most of the time I don't. Number 2, constantly upgrading my phone and my laptop. Every new release, I wanted it, even when there was nothing wrong with what I already had. Now I use a case, I keep them clean, and I actually let them get old before I replace them. That's roughly £100 a month saved, just by not replacing things that still work perfectly fine. Number 3, buying lunch at work. £5 a day, twice a week in the office, on a meal deal I didn't even really enjoy. It adds up to about £40 a month for food I could have made at home in 10 minutes. Now I batch cook on a Sunday, and lunch just isn't a decision I have to make anymore. Number 4, expensive skincare and makeup. Working retail meant a full face, every single shift. I was buying the department store version of everything. Turns out the £8 version does exactly the same job, same ingredients, half the packaging, none of the markup. That's £30 a month back, and honestly, my skin doesn't know the difference. Number 5, subscriptions I'd genuinely forgotten I had. A streaming service I hadn't opened in months, an app I signed up for once and never cancelled. I went through my bank statement and cancelled the dead ones, and shared what was left with family. £20 a month. Just from things I wasn't even using. Go check your own bank app right now. I promise you there's at least one in there. Add it all up and that's £310 a month, £3,720 a year. Same job, same life, same wardrobe basically. I just stopped buying things I didn't actually want in the first place. And that money doesn't just disappear, it goes straight into an investment account before I even see it. Because saving £300 a month means nothing if it just sits in my current account, waiting to be spent on something else. This is exactly what this channel is about, the boring, unglamorous stuff that actually moves the needle. I'm documenting every single pound of it, all the way to 1 million. If any of this sounded familiar, follow along, and go check those subscriptions right now.